All right, next night out on the Grady. Sun is already down, so we are gonna go try and find an anchorage. I got Noah with me, and we're gonna try out our new icy breeze down here. Full ice, so we're gonna see how that works. It's about 80 degrees out here right now, so I'm hoping we have a little bit of air conditioning tonight. So another beautiful night in Dunedin. All right, we found our anchorage just to the north of Clearwater Beach. It's downtown Clearwater that we're looking at right there. We've got a bunch of sailboats next to us. So we tried a different spot, and no, it's a little dark, so we can't see much, but a little more secluded, but it was near an island, and the mosquitoes were just eating us alive. So we decided to go kind of in the middle of the ICW here, out of the channel obviously, but a little closer to some of these other boats. But anyway, beautiful night as usual. The icy breeze is fantastic, cooling off the cabin very nicely. So we'll see if it lasts through the night. Noah's in there watching his iPad for now. We're gonna get headed to sleep here. So hope everyone has a great night. All right, we are back at MarineMax today. Checking on Miss Judy. They are still working on her, but I'm actually here for a SeaFox on the other side today. But nice quiet Friday afternoon. Thought I'd come by and check on Miss Judy and see how progress was going. So anyway, gonna go get started on this other one. So two quick things today. First thing is this Trojan that we worked on quite a few months ago. They finally have the new tanks in. Fuel we left in the drums is here. So today all I'm going to do is filter that fuel and put it back in the new tanks. Second one is an old SeaFox that's got a brand new motor on it, so just needs the tank cleaned out. So looks like a 2005. Pretty beat up for a 2005, but I thought this boat was much older than that. Anyway, okay, quick tour of this absolute disaster of a boat. Little cuddy cabin. Looks like the owner is quite the fisherman, so full of fishing gear in here. This is a walk around. So again, it's a 2005. Looks to be about a 23 foot. So anyway, just started digging around for the tank there. So I'll do another video here in just a second once I get that opened up. There's the big Miss Judy across the way there. So good afternoon. I am aboard this 2005 SeaFox. If you are a SeaFox owner, I apologize. One, that you bought one, and two, for all the things I'm about to tell you about how awful SeaFox is. I'm trying to find the tank on this boat. Of course, there's no deck hatches anywhere. Had to start disassembling. Take this plate off, and of course where we need to get to is way back in here, which makes absolutely zero sense whatsoever. It's like they threw this thing together as a complete afterthought. But this boat's only a 2005, and Honestly, it looks horrible. All the hardware is broken. You know, stuff like this is rusted out. Oh, that just broke off. Whoops. And then you can even see kind of the shoddy, just craftsmanship. I don't know what else to call it as far as the sealant. So, you know, it was probably pretty on the showroom floor, but certain manufacturers cut a lot of corners, and with time you start to see those, and this is one of them. So, but a lot of people don't necessarily care if it floats and gets them on the water. It does the trick. So, but anyway, finally found the tank. Gonna open that up, get it cleaned out for them, and then go on to that Trojan, get the old fuel that's been sitting in those drums for about 3 months, pump back into it, and hopefully go home and enjoy the weekend. So anyway, that's all. No wood, no rot. Well, what they don't tell you is that the rest of the boat rots even if there isn't any wood. Oh, beautiful new Intrepid getting loaded up on the gooseneck trailer. Put in the water. Yeah, Intrepid rep is here. Said brand new, getting put in the water for the first time. So we've got a brand new Intrepid with quad 450 racing Mercuries going in the water for the first time. The Intrepid rep is here, so they're about to put it in the sling with something else. Very cool. There's a beauty, and we're gonna go back to the beast. SeaFox. Thumbs down. Holy catamaran. Look at the size of this catamaran. It's the dinghy dock back here. But one quick thing I noticed, I actually have these. This is the underside of the boat. Glass hatches. And this side actually has a hammer there. See inside there. Guess if it flips over and you're trapped inside, you can bust this glass out and escape. I thought those were just some kind of like viewing window to see the water, then I realized they're actually escape hatches. So very interesting. Anyway, it's one of the biggest catamarans I've ever seen. Holy cow. All right, we're getting back aboard the Trojan and gonna take a look and see what all's been done in the last 3 months since we last visited this boat. So, quick update on this Trojan. Last time we saw it, it was missing engines, missing transmissions. So transmissions are in, all the installation's back up. We've got some new Yanmars, new fuel tanks. So they have been doing some work on this thing. And for those that watched the previous video of this boat, you remember the Mardi Gras beads. So I believe this is a 1996, but most people would not go to this expense on this particular boat. Those engines, I'm just guessing, not including all the labor, around $30,000 a piece. So, you know, we're talking easily $100,000 for all of this with the new tanks. But anyway, gonna pump the fuel back in the new tanks and hopefully send this one on its way sooner rather than later. Okay, busy day over at MarineMax. 2 boats down over there, sent that Trojan on its way, filtered the gas that had been sitting in those barrels for a few months, and put it back in both tanks. So that one is all set. And then the SeaFox, emptied out that tank. Found on the sending unit there were a couple of loose screws, so water had been seeping in, so I had to clean that one out, and buttoned it all back up, sent them both on their way. But anyway, lots of stuff going on at the boatyard there at MarineMax, so kind of fun to see everything they've got going on. But I am done for the week. It's a Friday afternoon and going to go rest for the weekend, so I will check in the next time we have something interesting. All right, we are at Big Port Tarpon Boatyard working on this 19, I believe, 91, 98 maybe. Let me double check. Cruisers. So, gonna take a look at this one. Just supposed to have a fuel polishing job, and that should be about it. All right, gonna come down into the cabin. This is the salon area. Very open. I like these big windows here. A lot of light. Kind of feel like you're sitting on top of the water. Looks like they're doing quite a bit of work, but full wraparound kitchen. Looks like someone did some new tile here. Forward bedroom. Clearly they're living on this full time by the looks of it. Boating, it's not a matter of life or death. It's more important than that. That's great. Looks like 2 Volvo Penta straight shaft inline 6 engines, and then of course the Westerbeek generator. And one of the cool things about this particular layout is just the size of the master suite. So definitely a lot of room. Full bathroom, shower, tub. So for a 1991, kind of cool. Great little liveaboard. So getting a bottom job, getting the fuel polished. I think the engines are just getting routine maintenance. So gonna get started on my portion of this, and we'll take one more view around before taking off. So one last look at the helm here. It does look very 1991. Most of this is original. But, I do like the vantage point. You're up awfully high when you're driving this thing. But this part's very cool. This, I guess this is actually a hard top right here, and they've just got it enclosed. It's a great spot. Everything you need. You can see all the way around. So I do like the layout. It's a great liveaboard. All right, all finished up at Port Tarpon Marina on that cruiser's yacht. The tanks were actually in great condition, so I was a little surprised they even wanted to have the service done, but what the customer wants, the customer gets. So their fuel is all polished up, sending them on their way back down to St. Petersburg, I believe is where they live on that boat full time. So anyway, I am driving through downtown Tarpon Springs and headed back home for today, and that's all I've got for now.